Shalom and good day, everyone. I just want to bring you a quick update about the new moon. For us, we recognize this new moon as the sixth new moon. For those who are falling by the Yahad, the Jewish, they have it in as their seventh moon. Okay. Remember, we follow the prophets of Yah, and the prophet declared the mathematical formula. So when the Jewish add their 13th month in the year of 2022, they would be follow a pattern of 368 for that year. However, we follow the pattern of 358. Again, remember the Father has given you the prophets. I first want to give honors to our Father in heaven, for He is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Giving honors to His Son Yahusha HaMashiach, for He is the second Adam, the Messiah, anointed one, the door, the left, the fountain of the living waters, and the light/eye of the body, which is the I am. Also giving honors to our mother. Yes, we have a mother. What's done in heaven and is done in earth. But we have a divine family in heaven, so therefore we have a divine family in the earth. And even the Messiah said that wisdom shall be justified by her children. I also bid a shalom to the bride of the Messiah, for you are made up of Israelites and Gentiles, males and females, bond and free, circumcised and uncircumcised. All who receive Yahushua HaMashiach are his bride. I also bid a shalom to the 144,000, for you are only Israelites. You have a special assignment with the Messiah to take down the fourth beast. And I bid a shalom to the nation of Israel. Okay. So, Elul, this is just a quick report because many may not be aware of this. There are no buying and selling on his new moon days. Very important for you to know this. The book of Ezra and Nehemiah would back this up. For his new moon day is a holy day unto Yah. It would give you more understanding or give you why the Father commanded us not to do this. Because when you read a sacred book such as the Apocrypha, as well as looking at all the books, you will learn that buying and selling will lead you to commit sin and transgressions. And on his holy day, we are to commit no evils in his sight of his eye. That is what Torah is teaching us. This is why on his holy days, such as the Shabbat, the Sabbath, we are allowed to rescue a sheep out of pit because we are to do good in the sight of his eyes. Also, when you look at buying and selling, it ties into Revelation 13. So it's like a twofold thing here. It is to prevent you from committing sins and transgressions, and also is prepping you for what is coming because that is one of the threats or one of the rights that the beast is going to threaten you with to take his mark. He's going to say, well, you can't buy and sell. All right. So we know many are selling out because they want to continue to buy and sell and not have faith in Yah that He will provide for them. All right. So let's begin. Let's get this out the way. So the title of this video is dealing with the six new moon sightings. This is not a complete report of the six new moon sightings, but this is to give you a heads up so that we can keep this day as holy unto Yah. And for it's in the heathens month known as September in the year of 2021 AD. Now, another important video I need for you to watch because the Father gave me two dreams on this. We are now, there is now gross darkness placed upon the earth, and you need to understand what that means, especially to you, Israelites. It really pertains to you because now we're seeing something taking place in the spiritual realm that would manifest itself in that would manifest itself fully in the earthly realm. So this is a sign unto you so you can prepare yourselves. Yes. It's coming. Okay, let's get this knocked out the way, y'all. So when I go to the Renew Moon report site, so far we have reportings of the new moon being seen in forgive my computer, y'all. Before I start, notice how the moon is traveling with the sun. To understand why she does that, the prophets Enoch give you all that divine knowledge, and we talked about that in the class. For those who want to join the calendar class to learn the Most High sacred calendar, who's made up of three lights, the sun, the moon, and Mazzaroth, we meet on the heathen day known as Saturday or the day of Saturn. Okay, call 919-972-8970 to get that information. Now, The areas that have seen the new moon so far is Panama, Missouri, and Texas. Okay, they seen it on September 7th in the year of 2021 AD, and it falls on the heathen day on Tuesday at sundown. Now, keep in mind, this is not all the reports yet. All right. Now, Israel has not seen the new moon yet, and you need to ask yourself why. Why is that we are seeing the new moon before Israel? Why is that so, y'all? We really need to pay attention. If you read Yahuwah prophetic messages as well as the prophecies that's in the King James 6 and 11, the books of Enoch, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Jubilees, and many others like Josephus, you would know why. Okay, it's a sign unto you, Israelites, that you are still scattered among the heathen, and that the Father has not gathered you and restored you in your proper place. Now, on this site, they're going to say the seventh new moon because they fall behind the Jewish. And when, again, when y'all see them add that 13th month the next year, you're going to see they was off because their pattern's 368. A lot of y'all not looking at their calendar records and comparing to what Enoch told you. Remember, Enoch is the prophet of Yah. Who who were you going to take, a prophet or the heathens? Okay. But it's in this paragraph, I'm going to read that it says Israel-based observers would not have any visual sightings until the following evening, September 8th, at the end of the 30th day there. So I'm going to come back to you, giving more details to compare to make sure all that is added correctly, because I learned you have to check behind them because sometimes they will omit or ignore certain information or details. Remember, you are to keep a record too. Okay. So we're still waiting for more reports to come in to get the final say so. But having knowledge of this, of those who have cited the new moon so far, okay, when you compare, because you know the moon set the date, such as it tells you what day the full moon will fall on, whether it's the 14th day or the 15th day. So according to it falling on, according for us citing the new moon on September 7th, so that day will start from September 7th to September 8th, that is day one. So when you get to day 14, when you look at your half moon right here, all right, half moon starts after sundown, so it'd be September 13th to September 14th. So that would fall on day 7. Now, for the full moon, according this is in Israel time, the full for the 15th day, okay, of his calendar will actually begin on September 21st to September 22nd. But this phase occurs before sundown, so it's from the September 20th to September 21st, so it'll be day 14. Okay, and you know for the Feast of Tabernacles, you should have a full moon on day 15. Now I'm telling y'all, this moon is doing some interesting things. Even in the next month to come, we will talk about the next month to come when that time happens. Okay, but she's doing these signs unto us to let us know what is going on the season we're in. Remember what Enoch is saying unto us, how she will not show at her appointed time. That's a sign unto us, Israelites. Now look at the half moon that's decreasing in light. Um, that falls on September 29th. That is before sundown. So it's from the 28th to the 29th. So that will fall on day 22 in the month. Day 22. Far as the next dark moon, that's when she has no light upon her. That will fall on October the 6th at 2:05 p.m. 2:05 p.m. And we look at that date of the dark moon, September the 6th at 2:05 p.m. So that's before sundown. So it'll fall on the 5th to the 6th. So that fall on if I do my math correctly. Yep, they will fall on day 29. But again, I'm going to come back and check these dates to make sure it's done correctly. Now, what happens when Israel sights their new moon on the 8th? So their day would begin from the 8th to the 9th, from Wednesday to Thursday. So because the full moon will fall on the 20th to the 21st, okay, and because their day starts on the 22nd to the 23rd, that'll be day 15, it's going to push back that moon date to day 13. Day 13. Okay? Remember, those who sighted the new moon on September the 7th to 8th, I did the calculation for you already. This is day 15, right? So because the full moon falls on the from the 20th to the 21st, it will fall day 14. But because Israel is sighting their new moon on September the 8th, okay, so from the 8th to the 9th, on day 22 of September, that'd be day 15. So you count back, day 14, day 13. So as you see, this is proof to you that the moon is not showing herself correctly unto them, when they can at least have the full moon to at least be on the 14th or the 15th day, according to the prophets, okay? Also, when you do mathematical calculations, according to the Gentiles, when they study this phase, when she go in a dark phase, it takes her about 12 to 15 hours to produce a new moon, meaning that it takes her 12 to 15 hours for that crescent of light to be manifested upon her. So when you look at the timing of September the 7th dark moon, when she go on this phase, it start at 3:51 a.m. So when you add 12 to 15 hours to that time, she has plenty of time to show herself as the new moon. Now, keep in mind, she can do what she want to do. But the proof that we have that this is done correctly is those who have sighted the moon. Okay, they have already sighted, and they have turned in their photos to this website. Again, we're gonna still be watching. All right, hope this was helpful. Remember, I'll be coming back giving you the details. So on this holy day, today is the new moon day. Do not do any buying and selling, okay? Continue to preach that the kingdom of heaven is at hand, for it's truly at hand. Make sure the people receive salvation, as written in Romans chapter 10. And make sure the people are baptized in the name of Yahusha HaMashiach. For the Lamb set the example of the water baptism, the Holy Spirit baptism. The water baptism can be done by yourself if you have no one to baptize you. For the water, the earth, and the heavens are a witness to let our Father know who has entered into the new marriage or the renewed marriage. As far as the Holy Spirit baptism, the Father can give that unto you no matter where you at, because it's given unto you according to your faith, your hearts, and your works. And you have to ask him in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach. Okay? Remember what the Father said. If you ask in my Son's name, it shall be given unto you according to your heart, faith, and works. Love you all, and shalom.